guys, welcome back. I am so excited to make another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Roxy. I do make videos to give biblical advice, and I also like to share my perspective in Christianity. So as you can tell, this video is going to be a little different. I just want you guys to get to know me just a little better and see that there is my life. There's a sweet side of me. I feel like a lot of my videos have been very straightforward when it comes to, the biblical point of view and the way it's supposed to be read, and the law and the commandments and all of these beautiful, amazing things from the Bible. So I feel like I wanted to change things up and kind of lighten things up, because I know that a lot of people see my videos and they either feel a conviction or they feel like, oh my goodness, this girl is just like, demanding things and just being super bossy or whatever. And those are not my intentions. My intentions are to help people, to help them have a better understanding when it comes to the Bible. And that's basically it. So this video is for you guys to catch up with me and get to know me just a little. And it won't be edited, so you're gonna basically see everything. So I'm not gonna edit this video. I normally have like the whole backdrop. I normally edit my videos. I try to have it as professional, but today it's more of a laid back. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's get started. So I have some news to share with you guys. And well, first, before I get started, I wanted to say that I'm sorry for not posting the video last week. There's just so much going on in my life, and I have finally been able to get myself a planner and get myself organized, time things up, like how much time am I spending time on YouTube, how much time am I spending time with school, work, and even watching movies and cleaning. So like I literally had to time myself, because it's been a mess lately, and I'm just trying to organize my life a little bit better so I have time for every little thing, at least for what is important. So I'm doing that, and so I really do apologize for not making a video last week. I try to be very consistent, so I feel really bad when I don't make a video, but I hope you guys understand. So I don't know if you guys know, I think I've mentioned it in one of my videos. I am a college student. I'm a full-time college student, and I am attending my classes online. So it is more convenient and flexible for me. But at the same time, when you're an online college student, you are being bombarded with a bunch of assignments, exams, and quizzes. Since you're not physically attending, I feel like they kind of like take advantage of that. They're like, you know what, here you go. So I feel like I have assignments due every day. So it just becomes overwhelming, and I want to like make sure I perfect it, make sure I'm getting my good grades, and make sure I'm understanding what's being taught to me. So that's that. If you guys don't know, I'm a college student. I'm sort of like in the middle of a sophomore, junior year. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm also, if you guys don't know, I also do work. I have a part-time job. YouTube is not my full-time job. YouTube is more of like, it's my ministry, but it's also a job that I do, but it's very part-time. For you guys, that if you guys don't know, like I do have a part-time job, and that's how I make my living, because yeah, I need to work. So I do have a part-time job. And the main news that I wanted to share with you guys is that I just got married just recently, and I'm just super excited. I've been wanting to tell you guys like a few weeks ago, but I'm just like, no, I need to wait until I have a particular video exactly just for that topic. So I just got married, and I got married through the court, and this is my ring. And yeah, I'm super, super happy. I love him. I love my husband. He's just been so amazing to me as a boyfriend before. He demonstrated all these different things that I was looking into a man for as a husband, and he is Christian. Um, and we've been dating for a year and a few months. I do know that there's some people that thought it was a little too fast for us to get married. But at the end of the day, like what I feel for him and what he feels for me, that makes us happy and we want to be together. And since we wanted to live together, it's not Christian like for us to live together and not be married. So we wanted to obey the Lord and make sure we're doing things right. And he is a very mature person as well as I am, and we have thought about it where I was just like, do I see myself with him for the rest of my life? Because I don't want to marry someone, neither does he, just for that time being, for that pleasure. We really thought about it and sat down and went over and like, you know what, I do see you with me for the rest of my life. Like, I love you, and he felt the same way, and we wanted to do that, so I'm just in this time, I'm in this moment of my life that I take a relationship very serious, and I also want to see where things are going. I am very traditional. I have this type of mindset of a monogamist type mindset, can't even speak, mindset, that I feel like people should take it serious and be set with one person, and that's it. So I want to be with him for the rest of my life, and I feel truly blessed that God has set me with him and has blessed us. And so now I'm married and I'm just so happy. And that's another reason why I've been so busy, because I'm trying to make sure that as a wife, I am providing my husband in a way of cooking, in a way of cleaning, in a way of making sure everything is organized and set for him. And just making sure that he doesn't feel like, oh, this is not being met for me. Like every need of him, if it's emotionally, if it's physically, if it's around the house, I want to make sure that those needs are being met. So it's something very new for me. I have, obviously I'm not gonna be perfect at it, and neither is he, but I'm learning through it, and that's another thing that I've been trying to balance, because I don't want to neglect my marriage for other things. I want to make sure that that is a priority, and I am focusing and pampering it and attending and caring for it. So that's been my life just a few weeks. So I am a newlywed, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I have found the one that I truly love, that meets my needs, and I just feel happy, and I wouldn't change it for the world at all, even though, like I said before, some people did not like the fact that we got married too soon. But at the end of the day, we're going to do what makes us happy. We're going to do things according to the Lord. And I do want to make a video about when it comes to dating and it leading to marriage. I want to have a particular video just speaking of that topic, because I feel like a lot of people think that nowadays, like, you have to get to know someone for many years and then you get engaged and then you get married. I mean, if that's you and you did that before, or that's where you're at, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, like, it doesn't take that long to get to know someone. You can be with someone for like a few months or even a year and already have an idea of who that person is, And even that, when you live with someone, you start getting to know them even better, and you still don't stop learning about them. You can be married to someone for like 10 or 20 plus years and you still learn more things about them or about her, So I feel like that never stops. There's never an ending for that. And I was just a little bothered at first, but then at the same time, I'm like, you know what? It's my life. And I'm gonna do what makes me happy. He's gonna do what makes him happy, and we're happy together. So that's all that matters. And what's another thing I want to talk to you guys about? So yeah, I'm just happy being a newlywed, happy being a wife. And I just hope that this video is, I guess you can say, inspiring for some females that are watching this, that there is hope of getting married. There is hope of finding a good man. Trust me, I don't have this all down. I am new to this. I am still learning. I am basically a goober at all of this right now. But I am saying that we don't need to think the way the world thinks, of being like, well, I don't need to be with one person, or I can just live with them and wait until marriage and a few years later. Like, as a Christian, we need to follow what God has given us, which is righteousness, which is what is the right thing to do. You know, so if you are Christian, I highly suggest for you to be wise of what you're doing. You know, if you've been dating someone for a very long time, pull them aside, talk to them. You know, don't approach it aggressively, but talk to them, be like, hey, like, where is our relationship going? Like, do you see yourself getting married to me? Do you see yourself like having kids with me? Do you see me as your wife, like as a future wife? And I feel like, not automatically when you meet that person, but when you've been with them for a while, like, you know, half a year or more than a year, I think that topic is very important to talk about and express your feelings and see where you're going, you know? And I feel like it's so sad in this world, in this society, that people have ignored it and have been like, well, I don't need to be married. You know, I've been with you for three or 4+ years, and I still need to wait. I still need to see where this goes. Like, I'm just saying, what do you mean you need to see where this goes? Like, you basically know me very well, you know? And the society has trained and molded people to believe that you don't have to be monogamous. You don't have to just be with one person. You know, you can be with multiple people. You can test the waters for a very long time, because apparently to the world, marriage isn't all great, and you're gonna end up getting divorced, and that's paperwork and money you're gonna have to invest in. So why even get married, you know? And that is very unfortunate that the world thinks that way, and it's molding a lot of women, it's molding a lot of men. And that's why I see that there's just a lot of like young men and women that don't want to get married. They don't want to get married because they're just like, for what, you know? And thankfully I didn't fall in that category, you know, because I'm just like, no, I'm worth it. Like, I know I'm worth it. And I know there is a man out there for me that will love me and cherish me and take care of me, you know? And thankfully I met that man, and I'm just so thankful that God has given me an amazing husband and loves me. And yeah, so I'll probably be making a whole video just about that right now, because I can get more in depth about the dating and seeing where at, like what's going on, or the signs if he's not that into you, or if she's not that into you, or if you're just simply wasting your time. So I'm gonna have like a certain topic, just tackling just that, and I'll go in depth and talk about it, because I feel like I can go into hours just talking about that. I feel like I've how do you say, I've had many of my experiences of dating. You know, I am 27. I've been dating for a very long time. I've met many good men, bad men. I've met them all. Not in a bad way or anything, but I've met a lot of people, and I feel like I have very good experience and good advice. I am not an expert, but I think I really have a good advice when it comes to the whole dating scene. The marriage thing, clearly I'm new to it, so I think I'm gonna have to wait on that one and give you guys my input of like what I expected and what I did not expect and what I have to adjust. So that you guys were gonna have to just stay tuned for that. So we'll see about that. And what else do I need to share with you guys? So with that being said, with getting married, now I'm planning a wedding. So that's another thing that a lot of people thought it was strange that my husband and I got married and then we're having the wedding, like the whole ceremony and stuff like that. And they're just like, you guys are doing it all backwards. But at the same time, like, once again, we love each other and we are both Christians and we want to live for the Lord and we live together. So we're not going to be engaged for a year or 2 years and be sinning against the Lord and then have the wedding. Sorry, that's not going to happen. Like, I am not going to do that. There's some people that think it's okay and probably don't have a conviction in their heart. I personally get a conviction in my heart. It is clear in scripture that it's not right to be sleeping with someone that you're not married to and living with that person. So I've done it a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm an angel or someone who is super godly. I've fallen into that many times. It was actually my struggle for the longest time of having sex out of marriage. But God called me out on that, you know, I am valuable, I am worth it. And meeting my husband, he's just, I'm gonna keep saying it, he's amazing. You know, he understood where I was coming from, and he understood that we're both young adults. We can make decisions for ourselves and we are happy, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, people don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, then support us and be with us, you know, for the journey, you know. So we're planning our wedding, which is very exciting. It's of course my first wedding, and I'm kind of like, I'm nervous because I'm sort of gonna like DIY most of my decorations. So I'm thinking of doing that. One of my good friends that is one of my bridesmaid, she helped me like go thrift shopping, and we're basically gonna just DIY a bunch of like stuff that we bought. I can't get in details because I don't want to spoil it if there's anyone that's attending the wedding and they kind of already know. But yeah, a lot of the things that I'm going to do in my wedding, I'm going to DIY it because I feel like you can save a lot of money. And why waste so much money for things that are only going to be used for that one day, you know? So I've been like, that's another thing. I've been investing a lot of time on bridal showers and wedding courts and stuff like that, of how to DIY it, how to do better at it, what to expect, what to not expect. So I am just learning so much off of their feedback, and I'm like, okay, now I know what to avoid and not avoid. And one thing they've mentioned is that be very careful with your money and know what you want to splurge on and what you don't want to splurge on, and be, you know, just sort of like budget on those areas that you don't want to splurge on and get creative. So I didn't really think that was in me to be a creative person. I consider myself someone who is kind of lazy in that department, where I'm just like, you know what, let's just purchase it and just the way it is, and let's just put it there. But watching a lot of these weddings DIYs have like motivated me to want to create them and create all these flowers, create all of these crafting things, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited. So I'm basically gonna start my my experiments early on, so I can have an idea of how it's gonna look, if it's gonna be able to stand. Because I would hate to have like a whole decor set up on a table and for it to just fall apart and just in front of my guest and it just fall and break. I just think that would be very embarrassing. So it'd be embarrassing, but I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably like laugh my butt off. Like, it'd be really funny. So that's that. So what else? So that's it. Wedding planning. I'm excited. And oh yeah, last thing I'll mention. No, I'm not pregnant. A lot of people assume that we got married so fast because they think I'm pregnant, and I'm just like, I'm not pregnant. Like, not that I know of, but I'm not pregnant, you know. Yeah, we're not planning to have kids anytime soon. Like I said, I am in school. I would want kids right now. Okay, I take this back. I would want kids right now. Like, my heart desires to have kids right now with him. But at the same time, to be reasonable and financially, and more importantly, my time, I can't do it right now. We can't do it right now. And it's mostly, actually, it's not really financially, it's mostly my time. Like, I'm so, like, my time is so tight right now that having a newborn in my life right now would be insane. You know, and I think it's mostly because of school. School takes up a lot of time, like studying and, you know, writing essays and taking exams, like literally, legit takes hours and hours and hours. So it's not something that, I'm not super smart where I can just do something, an assignment or a project within an hour. Like, I know people that can do that. I can't. It takes me hours. So we don't see having kids at this moment. We're probably gonna be having kids like once I already graduate college, or probably within that year that I'm graduating college. So we're probably gonna be doing that, and I'm just so excited because I've always wanted to be a mother, and I hope God blesses me to be a mother, because I just love children. I love kids. I love how pure and loving they are. They carry so much innocence, and I feel like that dies out the moment you start growing and you're no longer a child. So I just think that's just something very precious and to value when you're a parent, you know. So I can't wait to become a parent. So yeah, so there's so much in store, guys. I think I can go on and on and on and talk to you guys about my life. I won't be too detailed with you guys. I think I'll be very minimum with the information I give out with my life. And I think it's because I sort of want to be private in a sense. If you have not checked out my video of why I deleted Snapchat and Instagram, please check it up above. The link should be above. Check that out. One thing I did not mention in that video is what was it? Oh man, I had it in my mind and it just faded away. I already forgot. I forgot. But anyhow, I deleted Snapchat and Instagram to have more time in life and to, you know, value the things that are important. But I'm not going to talk about it because I want you guys to watch that video. I go more in depth and express to you guys why I deleted Snapchat and Instagram. And I forgot where I was going with this, of Instagram and Snapchat. But yeah. So I only have Facebook. I deleted Instagram and Snapchat, and oh well, I really lost my thought, guys. You see, that's the reason why I like editing, because this happens. The mind just starts going all over the place, and I start having all these thoughts, and then I just can't capture them. I can't capture them all together. But yeah, I just want to focus in life and in God, and that's basically it, guys. I think I'll leave it there. That's it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If this is like a sort of type of video that you like and you want me to at least publish like once in a while here and there, every 2 weeks or something, please give it a thumbs up. I do kind of want to make videos like that, because I think they're like very laid back, they're very chill, and you're kind of just sitting down with me and catching up with my life and what's going on and stuff like that. It's more of like a light topic and just chilling and chit-chatting. So yeah, Oh man, it really gets to me that I really forgot what I was trying to say with Snapchat and Instagram. It really gets to me. It really does get to me. Shoot, I'm trying to really think. Let me give me at least a minute. Let me think. I can't think. I can't. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this video. Just like it, guys, if you like this type of context that is just chill. And then as well as subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. Please, by you subscribing, you are being reminded every time my videos are uploaded, every time they come up. And I just want to be in touch with you guys. So please subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. It is free. So subscribe, and that is it. Comment down below if you want to chit chat. And that is basically it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day and a blessed week. God bless.